producer of Highway to the Moon and founder of Vernacular Games. Highway to the Moon is about a highway that goes to the moon. It features freelance stuntman Jacob Holloway as he makes his way up the road to meet and defeat the intergalactic criminal known only as the Moon Man. But he's not the only one on this road. Between his old biker gang, the US military, and Leader Squad, Jake's gonna have his work cut out for him. Cause it turns out, he's not the only one that's got a bone to pick with the Moon Man. Highway to the Moon can be classified as a high-intensity scrolling shoot-'em-up. For those of you unfamiliar with the genre, this means that there are going to be tons of enemies coming in from every direction, firing bullets at the player that the player must dodge and then counter with their own. This game has an additional twist. In a road that weaves and winds its way up to the moon, the player has to keep track of during gameplay. A key element to dealing with this aspect of gameplay is the phase shifter. Using the phase shifter, the player can partially shift out of existence. While shifted, the player can't fall off the road and is also unaffected by bullets. Along with this, players will have access to a varied arsenal of weapons, including machine guns, shotguns, laser rifles, grenade launchers, and a few extra goodies that can be unlocked through gameplay. Each weapon will have their own behaviors and quirks for their normal and super shots, which can be activated by waiting between trigger pulls. Getting a feel for all of these different aspects of the weapons will be essential for pulling out their full potential. And you'll have plenty of chances to master that potential, as the guys here at Vernacular Games have pulled out all the stops when it comes to enemy and boss AI. One of our goals with this game was to make boss encounters feel more like fights. To this end, we gave them character through complex attack patterns. Some of them will even watch and react to the player's actions over the course of combat, and coordinate with each other to attack the player in unique and varied ways.
Hello, I'm Dragoncoder, co-founder of Vernacular Games and general assistant on Highway to the Moon. Highway to the Moon is Vernacular Games' debut title. As a small-ish indie development group, we have three main goals: to create games we want to play, to create opportunities for skilled developers to gain experience, and to set an example as to how to operate efficiently and smoothly as a development team. We've logged plenty of hours onto making the core engine and tools needed to make Highway to the Moon, and as we continue with content and design implementation, we're looking for money for this Kickstarter to help enhance the visual aspect of Highway to the Moon. This will be done by commissioning artists to do work on sprites, backgrounds, menus, and HUD elements. Any additional funding we receive over our target goal amount will be used to help further facilitate development on Highway to the Moon. Any money that doesn't go directly into Highway to the Moon will be used on future titles from Vernacular Games, since Highway to the Moon is far from the only game we intend to create. However, you may have noticed a lack of stretch goals for this project. We felt that this would help us meet our deadlines so that we can deliver this game to our fans as soon as we can. Also, regardless of the success of the Kickstarter, development on Highway to the Moon will continue, and the game will be released on whatever digital market we can. That said, whatever support you can give us will be greatly appreciated by all of us here at Vernacular Games.
So that about covers it for the Kickstarter. We'll be watching for your comments, and we'll also be posting updates and demos throughout the campaign, so check back when you can. We hope you give us your support. This is Redcoat, signing off.